In San Jose at Scandalous Salon, and it's all decorated for Halloween. We're going to go in and we're going to do a long hair layered cut, and we're going to learn some blow drying techniques from Frank. Follow me. They're very into Halloween here, so let's go see what it's all about. So, do you like your haircut? He had the worst haircut he's ever had in his whole life, and he is not happy. In fact, he's angry. I know. Bring me my crown. Well, it was nice meeting you. Oh, there's Frank. Let's go visit him. Okay, so you're combing her through, and then what are you doing?
Basically, I'm just detangling her hair, and what I want to do is I want to just clean it, take clean sections, and just start with my sectioning. Past the ears here, yes. The hair likes to flow forward. So I normally tend to part there. So I work on my back section first, and then I'm going to overdirect and bring everything back towards me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start cutting here. I'm going to take about 2 to 3 inches off Irene's hair.
So did you cut straight across, and now you're cutting?
What I did is I cut straight across, but as I get down to the top layers, I like to do a lot of point cutting. It's creating texture on the end, so it actually eliminates some of the weight. So I'm pretty much done with the back, and I'm going to go over to the sides here. What I'm doing is here is just kind of once again establishing my length, and just kind of going around the whole entire the head and just taking it up to where I want to be. Then I'm going to start my layering. Okay, so what I've done is I've already pretty much gotten to the length that I want to be. I'm going to start creating my layers. I'm going to start with my back section here and then work my way around the head. I normally tend to work from left to right. That's just my technique. It gives me a little bit more balance. And then towards the middle or even the end of this cut, I lose myself and I get into this crazy texturizing mode. I start taking weight and you start seeing where the heaviness is of the hair and where it's not flowing correctly. That comes towards the end when I dry the hair.
So you build the foundation by going left to right in a very structured manner.
Yes.
And then in the end, you're gonna get to be able to be more creative and freestyle with your scissors.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's basically up to you in training your eye and seeing the weight and really taking it to the next level, which we're gonna do once we get the foundation of a simple long layered cut. So when I point cut, I point cut into the hair, and I'm creating different lengths, as you can see, as well as some texture. So I'm just gonna start using my section that I just cut as my guide, and I'm gonna move around the head. So I'm just taking small sections using my previous guide, and I'm just following it through and continuously point cutting.
So when you're done all of this, what's the next step?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna over direct the hair, and I'm gonna do this horseshoe shape parting.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna over direct the hair forward and kind of cross check my layers and start taking a little bit more weight off the front. And then I'm gonna bring everything from the back to the front, so we kind of over direct the hair, take more weight off in the crown to get more height. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna work on the fringe, and I'm gonna establish my length there as well, and use that as a guide.
How do you know where to start the fringe?
Well, I'm just gonna take it where the round of her head is.
Okay.
So that's gonna establish more or less, I mean, like I said, in hairstyling, there's no rule. There's no rules at all. I mean, you can be so avant-garde, you can be very disconnected, you can do whatever.
Experiment.
Totally,
yeah.
But this is just, it's your basic layer, but just a tad bit more texture. You know, just taking off a little bit more weight. But an old stylist a long time ago taught me